The greatest threat to your independence after age 60 isn't a sudden illness. It's not a heart attack or a stroke. It's the silent, gradual vanishing of your muscles. And it often starts years before you even feel the first real sign of weakness.
That is a truly powerful and, frankly, a sobering thought to start us off today. Welcome back to Health Voices, everyone. I'm Sarah, and we are once again joined by the expert we all trust, Dr. Morgan. Doctor, that statement you just made really hits home. Our community of listeners over 60 often writes to us about this exact feeling. It's not a sudden pain, but a creeping sense of fragility. They talk about the fear of becoming a burden, the frustration of not being able to open a jar, or the worry that a simple stumble could lead to a serious injury. Is this what you see in your practice?
Every single day, Sarah. And it has a name: sarcopenia. It's more than just normal aging. It's an accelerated loss of muscle mass and function. The American Geriatric Society estimates over 30% of adults over 60 are affected, and the key word is silent. It happens so slowly that people adapt to their weakness, thinking it's just how life is. They stop carrying the laundry basket in one trip. They choose the ramp instead of the stairs. They ask for help with things they used to do effortlessly. They don't realize they're accommodating a medical condition that can and should be fought. And I want to be clear, this is not just about a lack of exercise. It is a deep cellular and nutritional issue.
That distinction is so important. So this isn't about blaming ourselves for not being active enough. It's about understanding a deeper need within our bodies. And you're here to tell us there's hope, and that it can start with something as simple as the fruit we eat.
There's immense hope. Our bodies are remarkable. Even after 60, they retain the ability to rebuild. We just need to give them the right signals and the right raw materials. Today, we're going to explore 7 fruits that provide these exact signals. They are packed with specific compounds that science has shown can help protect and even restore muscle tissue. Let's begin with one that most people have in their pantry right now. Number 1 on our list today is prunes.
Prunes. Most of us immediately think of fiber and digestion, which is of course important. But how do they help with muscle strength?
Their role in muscle health is incredibly underrated. Prunes are an absolute powerhouse of potassium. A small handful contains more potassium than an entire banana. Now, why is potassium so vital? Our muscles are electric. Every time you decide to take a step or grip a handle, your brain sends an electrical signal to that muscle. Potassium is the key electrolyte that makes this communication possible. It helps maintain the proper electrical gradient across our cell membranes. When potassium levels are low, those signals become weak and distorted. The result? Muscle weakness and, very commonly, those excruciating nighttime leg cramps that jolt you out of a deep sleep.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, potassium is like the oil that keeps the communication line between our brain and our muscles running smoothly and clearly.
That's a perfect analogy, Sarah. It ensures the commands are received instantly and accurately. I had a patient, a wonderful man in his early 70s, named David, a retired postal worker who prided himself on his daily walks. He came to me utterly exhausted, not from the walking, but because severe calf cramps were waking him up 3 or 4 times a night. He was skeptical when I didn't immediately write a prescription. Instead, I asked him to try a simple experiment. Add 4 prunes to his breakfast every morning. He called me a month later and said, "Doc, I'm sleeping through the night. The cramps are gone." It was a profound reminder that often the most elegant solution is also the most natural.
That's an incredible testament to such a simple change. And I assume the benefits don't stop with potassium.
Not at all. Prunes are also packed with antioxidants called phenolic compounds. These are warriors against chronic inflammation, that low-grade fire that is constantly burning in the background as we age, and is a major cause of muscle breakdown. Furthermore, they provide a healthy dose of vitamin K, which is essential for bone health. And we must remember, our muscles need a strong skeleton to anchor to. They are a team. Just 3 to 4 prunes a day is a powerful science-backed habit.
That seems incredibly achievable. What is the second fruit you want to highlight, Doctor?
Number 2 is a fruit beloved by many, but its deep cellular benefits are often underappreciated. We're talking about red grapes. The true power of red grapes lies in their dark skin and seeds, which are rich in a remarkable plant compound, resveratrol. Resveratrol is a potent antioxidant, but it does something very specific and very important for an aging body. It supports the health of our mitochondria.
I've heard that word before, mitochondria. But what does it really mean for our daily energy and strength?
Think of the mitochondria as the thousands of tiny power plants inside every one of your muscle cells. Their job is to take the food we eat and the air we breathe and convert it into the raw energy, the ATP, that allows your muscles to contract. As we age, these power plants can become inefficient and damaged from a lifetime of work. It's like an old engine that sputters and produces more smoke than power. This mitochondrial decline is a primary reason for the deep, pervasive fatigue that so many seniors experience. Resveratrol helps protect and rejuvenate these tiny engines. It helps them run cleaner and produce more energy. When your mitochondria are healthy, you don't just have stronger muscles. You have better endurance. You can walk that extra block, play with your grandkids for another 10 minutes, and you don't feel so completely drained at the end of the day. The science is compelling. Studies from the National Institutes of Health suggest regular consumption can significantly reduce age-related muscle loss.
So it's not just about the muscle tissue itself, but about powering that tissue correctly. That changes everything.
It's the complete picture. And a practical tip: always choose the darkest red or purple grapes, as they have the highest concentration of these beneficial compounds. And if you don't mind the texture, chewing a few seeds can provide an even bigger antioxidant boost.
I'll keep that in mind. The next item on your list, number 3, is quite a surprise. It's not what we typically think of as a fruit.
That's right. Number 3 is the padron pepper. Botanically speaking, it is a fruit, and it's a wonderful savory option. Their main benefit comes from an incredibly high vitamin C content. Just a small handful gives you well over 100% of your daily needs. We often think of vitamin C for immunity, but it is absolutely essential for producing collagen. Collagen is the strong, flexible protein that forms the connective tissue in and around our muscles. It's the glue that gives them structure and resilience. When collagen production declines, our muscles become more prone to injury and take longer to recover. These peppers also contain a very mild amount of capsaicin, the compound famous in hotter chilies. Here, it works gently to improve blood flow by helping to relax and widen your blood vessels. This allows more oxygen and nutrients to be delivered directly to your muscle tissue, which is critical for both performance and repair.
That combination of collagen support and better circulation sounds like a winning team for muscle health.
It is. And they are delicious, simply sautéed in a little extra virgin olive oil. For an extra anti-inflammatory kick, I often suggest my patients sprinkle a little turmeric on them while cooking. It's a simple, elegant way to build a meal that actively fights muscle weakness.
Let's move on to number 4. This is another one that might be new to our audience.
Indeed. This is a true hidden treasure of nature. Number 4 is arbutus berries, also known as madrona berries. They grow wild, primarily in the Pacific Northwest, and they are a nutritional marvel. They contain roughly twice the vitamin C of an orange, making them phenomenal for collagen production and muscle repair. But more than that, they represent the power of wild foods. They are packed with a complex array of tannins and flavonoids that you don't always find in cultivated fruits. These compounds have evolved to protect the plant in a harsh environment, and when we consume them, they confer some of that protective resilience to us. They are exceptional at calming the body's inflammatory response. While they are difficult to find, I include them to make a crucial point. Sometimes, the most potent medicine for our bodies comes from foods that are simple, natural, and haven't been genetically modified for sweetness or shelf life. They are a reminder to appreciate the wild power that still exists in nature.
That's a beautiful message. Now, for number 5, you're bringing us back to a fruit that is much easier to find.
Yes, and this one is a true superstar because of how intelligently it works. Number 5 is the yellow kiwi, or golden kiwi. The golden kiwi is packed with vitamin C, but its secret weapon is a unique enzyme called actinidin. To understand why this is so important, we have to talk about a challenge many seniors face: protein absorption. As we get older, our production of stomach acid and digestive enzymes can decrease. This means that even if you're eating a perfectly healthy meal with chicken, fish, or beans, your body might struggle to break that protein down and absorb the essential amino acids your muscles need. Actinidin is a master at helping to break down protein in the digestive tract. It essentially gives your digestive system a helping hand, ensuring that the protein you eat becomes more bioavailable, more usable by your body. It makes the rest of your healthy diet work better. That's why I often recommend one golden kiwi in the morning to prepare your system to make the most of the nutrients you'll consume throughout the day.
So the kiwi is like a bio-optimizer for our meals. It unlocks the potential of the other foods we eat. That is truly fascinating. What is number 6 on your list, Doctor?
Number 6 is another one of those backyard treasures often overlooked. It's the loquat. This small golden orange fruit contains a powerhouse compound that science is becoming very excited about: ursolic acid. This compound is special because studies have shown it can not only help slow the breakdown of muscle, but can actively interfere with the processes that cause muscle atrophy or wasting. The research on this is so compelling. I think of a patient of mine, a lovely woman named Barbara. She was in her late 70s, and her primary complaint was a feeling of deep frailty. Her biggest frustration was her inability to complete her weekly grocery shopping. She'd get halfway through the store and feel too weak to push the cart any further, which made her feel terribly dependent. We talked about her diet, and based on research from the American Heart Association on ursolic acid, we made a plan to incorporate foods like loquats and even apple peels, which also contain it. It was a slow process, Sarah, but after several months of consistent, small changes, she came into my office with a triumphant smile. She told me she had successfully navigated the entire grocery store, pushed the cart to her car, and unloaded it herself. For her, that wasn't a small victory. It was everything. It was her independence.
That story is so powerful. It's a testament to how these specific nutrients can translate into real, meaningful quality of life. And finally, Doctor, what is the 7th and final fruit on your list today?
Our final fruit, number 7, is one that beautifully ties everything together, offering a profound benefit for both the body and the brain. It's wild blackberries. Like the other dark berries, they are loaded with anthocyanins. These are fantastic at fighting the inflammation that makes muscles weak and joints sore. Studies suggest daily consumption may reduce muscle breakdown by up to 25%. But here is the critical connection for seniors. Those same antioxidants also cross the blood-brain barrier and help reduce oxidative stress in the brain. This can protect memory and, crucially, improve coordination. Better coordination directly translates to better balance. Better balance means a reduced risk of falling. A strong body is only as safe as the sharp mind guiding it. This humble berry nourishes both.
The brain-body connection. It's the ultimate partnership for healthy aging. Doctor, this has been an incredible journey through what feels like nature's pharmacy. If someone listening could only remember one thing from our conversation today, what would you want it to be?
Voice becomes very warm and direct. It would be this: you are not powerless against the changes of aging. Sarcopenia is not an inevitable sentence. Your body is a resilient, remarkable system that is always trying to heal and maintain itself. The small, consistent choices you make every single day, a handful of berries here, a few prunes there, are powerful signals. You are sending a message of strength, repair, and vitality to every cell in your body. Don't underestimate the profound impact of these simple daily acts of self-care. It is never too late to begin.
That is the perfect message to end on. Empowering, hopeful, and practical. Dr. Morgan, thank you, as always, for your incredible wisdom and for guiding us with such care. And to our wonderful Health Voices community, thank you for being here. If this information was valuable to you, please show your support by giving this video a like and share it with someone you love. Subscribe so you never miss our next conversation. And let us know in the comments, which of these fruits will you be adding to your shopping list?
And as always, please remember that this information is for educational purposes. Always consult with your personal healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or health regimen. Be well and stay strong.